Well, a quick break from shed building at the time we're filming. It was a bit rattly in the box. Take that out because it's got my address on it. So, I haven't overdone it on the packaging, but economy carriage service. Right, well, it says post free in the advert, so it's Gauge Master. It's on their website as well as their eBay page. There's no tape holding this down. So these were £39 for a long while, and I've been watching it, humming and hawing on whether to get it or, you know, not. And I just happened to be scrolling through my watch list and noticed it had gone down to 24 and still included the free postage. So I thought, that sounds a little bit more inviting than $39.95. So I bought one. They had a few left, so I'll let Digger know as well. Looks like a mouse has been on the inside of the box, isn't it? Scratched and bashed. So let's have a look. There's a little release sprue there. I'll take it out of the box later, I think, just to make sure it's not damaged. There's quite the basement windows are right on the edge. Not the end of the world, but I will check through that. Now, I think from what I've seen, you can be a bit creative with it, or buy another kit and make them even bigger. I don't plan on that, but so we've got a bit of sheet material. So it's, I think, a 15-inch building by 5.5 deep. So it's a reasonable footprint, but not too deep. So it's ideal for a back wall. Looks like an elevator shaft or something, or lift as we call them. So that's basically the crux of the shell that you make. So it could be an old maltings, grains, warehouse, anything. So yeah, I thought it was worth a punt for £25. And I better check that tonight before they go out of stock, so in case they need to send me a replacement. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. They do it in N scale as well, if there's any N scale viewers. Well, one Ivry didn't decide to keep at the hub and lose. That's come all the way from China. If we can get into it with the super strength adhesive they use. They have gone to the extra security of a bit of tape as well. Can't see it. Crappy LED lights. Right. Now they're not VAT registered, so I was expecting a tax bill. It doesn't say they are, but it was on eBay. It wasn't through the global shipping program or anything. So nice to see they've put it in a box to stop it getting squished. It's a We Honest product. For months now they've seemed to have abandoned putting anything on their UK listings, and I watched a few via their US listings, so the prices are in dollars, and then they promptly go out of stock. So bits and pieces came up that I'm watching and got relisted eventually, so what the reason is behind it I don't know. So at least these ones are double-sided. Last time I bought these, I specified, or didn't specify, which handing. Now, I don't know why they do them on the English side of the road, because our barriers aren't like that. I don't know what that bit's for. Hopefully we haven't had anything break off. So this is their crossbucks with barrier and the flashy lights. And we've got a little hub here, but they've gone. Now these ones were about the same price as I paid a couple of years ago. I think they've made the searchlight a little bit smaller because they were criticised by a couple of guys. These were too tall and the searchlight bits were too big. They might still be too big, they look a bit. And he took them off and spent ages filing them down. Life's too short. But they were cheaper. And if you look closely, they've actually fitted, I guess, 402s with a little bit of clear heat shrink. So the barriers will light up as well. So they cost, I think, £17. I think I could have bought the module to make the lights flash, but it's a relatively easy circuit to produce. And I have got some Velleman units that will do the same job. And that one's the same. We've got a little wiring loom. There's a little solid piece of wire here for something. Don't know what that's for, there's no destructions. So they've got that little brass threaded piece on them, although that's probably going to be too shallow for the baseboard thickness. So my other ones I think are 3-track. These are 2-track on the signage. So I'll still use the other ones. I was going to automate them anyway by, if you see there's a little bridging piece at the back there, so you could put a hook of wire over there and put a wire underneath through your board on a servo so that it will raise it up. So that will be another project. I'm also trying to find basically the English equivalent. The only ones are I think Wiesmann, which is a seller kidney time. You've got to buy 2 sets to get the handed parts to use them on a UK layout. There was a guy, he sold it now, but he didn't do a lot of videos, but he did make one in the days, I think, before Train Tech had their automated system, but no one actually does a decent barrier with the skirt that folds, or one that comes up vertically enough once you've activated it. But I have found some. They're not English, they're in a kit form. No one has any stock. No one in the UK stocks them. No one in Europe has them that sells to the UK. So I've got them on back order. They cost £25 each, so it's going to cost me 50 quid to do a full barrier, just for the bloody barriers. There was a a brass etched kit that Wizard models used to do donkeys years ago, or one of the ones they sold on behalf of someone else. So whether that, I've never seen it in the last 10 years. So obviously that kit went out of production many moons ago. But that probably wouldn't have been cheap. And that's what the guy who done his video on YouTube had used. And that video is quite old. And no one else has took up the gauntlet to try and make it, or make something that will work as a British outline level crossing, in as much as, unless you scratch build it. I don't know where you'd start with all that. it's a bit of a task with all of the fiddly bits. Anyway, the American ones are a lot easier. Particularly when the Chinese have done the work for you, because I can't find the better, nicer ones that are made by American manufacturers, because no one over here seems to do a lot of stuff like that. The BLMA overhead signal gantries and stuff like that are, well, no one sells them over here, but they're not cheap. They're more money than I would spend. I would rather 3D print something and adapt some signals to be more US ones. I've got a couple of the Chinese ones where I can take the heads off. There's some that are a bit like B&O. I think these do them on their website, so that is an option for American signals. And they do little various modules. I have got one for which I bought second hand that someone had never installed. So anyway, that's it. American Railroad Crossing. 17 quid with lights. I didn't think that was too bad because I paid nearly that for the other ones. So, last one of the week, I think. Can't even hold a knife straight today. I'm not on the right page. It's hopefully not going to be too much of a chance on this one. Well, didn't even bother packing it. They just shoved it in a box that was close fit. Snug fit, shall we say. Very snug fit. So snug that, yeah. Anyway, the story. So, now it's out of the pack. It's almost back to being kit form. Now this kit is, I think you can find it for mid-30s, brand new, if you shop around. You know, well, me, I bought these when they were on offer, and then obviously bought some other bits and got free postage. So I've bought these kits for around 30, and the extension pack you can buy for these. And I've had deals from Hattons and people on eBay for the different frontages. You can change these modules and make these buildings modular. You can build it in the two halves and have a longer building, but a shallower one, or you can buy an extension that glues on. This one comes as a DPD courier building, but the guy had listed this as a buy it now, £30 and something, I think it was, I can't remember now, or a starting bid of £10.80, and I thought, well, who the hell's going to pay 30 quid for a building that looks like Stevie Wonder glued it, when you can buy the bloody kit brand new and unblemished for pretty much a couple of quid more if you factor in the postage costs as well. So I was surprised someone didn't click the buy it now, not the buy it now, the bid, opening bid of £10.80, because, you know, this is what, you know, you'd expect to pay for a kit building. It needs a little bit of fettling. You're not going to get them for a fiver anymore. But it didn't sell. I watched it and I sort of missed it, and it got relisted. And I thought, I'm surprised someone didn't have them punt at it at tenner. So it came back round to the following week, and lo and behold, it got to the last few hours, 12 hours, someone decided to bid on it. I thought, yeah, typical. That's either going to make stupid money now. So I watched it, came up to the few minutes before it, and no one else bid on it. So I thought, well, what do I go? I don't really want to pay more than 15, so I just literally bid, I think, £11.99, £12.99, and won the bid in the sort of like the last 4 seconds of the auction, and won it. So I've acquired it for about just under £15, which might seem expensive, but for these kits it's not, and it's not damaged. It's just, you know, parted ways from lack of glue, or lack of making it properly in the first place. It's not exactly seem perfect, but yeah, we can do something with it. If I can peel it apart, I might change it. I have got an extra extension pack for this kit, albeit obviously in grey, not white. They only done this one in the courier sort of colours. The other one I think is in a different pre-coloured plastic. But you can buy the other halves of these buildings to extend them and then put different doors in. You've got roller shutter doors, loading bays. There's ones where you can change them to look like DIY stores and supermarkets, with the bit at the front for the shopping trolleys and that. So this is where it sparked my interest, because I could do something with it, having already picked the other bits up cheaply. Oops, the fake light just disappeared. We'll be replacing those anyway with real ones, or working ones. So that's it. Waffle on no more.